direct sunlight. Okay. Just sitting in my backyard. I'm gonna cook dinner. Cook dinner with me before dinner. Can I show that on YouTube? Beep. I'm gonna smoke the teeniest, tiniest amount. I've been really playing around with dosage. Don't forget to check that all or nothing with the amount of weed that you're consuming in one sitting, you guys. It's been really nice to like make this tiny little joint last several sittings. Take a couple hits and be done. There's a level of restraint required for that, but I have been liking it. I don't know. The effects of it are so different when you're not just like having a fuck ton. Anyways, it's a weekday. I don't smoke every weekday. Actually, most weekdays I don't because my boyfriend doesn't. Like, he only uses on the weekends. And I do like that. I also like the kind of like insertion of tea breaks like consistently. But I've also tried to like give myself a little bit more permission to use loosely when I feel like it is conducive to my creativity and things, and like I want to film this vlog right now, so I was like, I will literally enjoy it more if I'm just like a little, maybe one more hit, okay? Don't police me. But yeah, I was like, I think I'll just enjoy it a little bit more. I also wanted to let Saber out for a little bit. It's Gorgina here. Should I give you a backyard tour? There's Saber, just vibing. Okay, let's go inside and make some dinner. Okay, we're here and we're queer. Let's make some dinner. Was I recording that whole time? Oh, I was. Wow. Can I get a carb? I love these little Aldi ciabatta breads. Can I get a protein? Seasoned pulled chicken with barbecue sauce. Can I get a veggie? I'm gonna do one bell pepper split between me and my boyfriend, and I need to eat this salad kit ASAP, so I'm gonna do it today. It's so funny because the meals that I make are so convenient that I often like have to wait until 10-15 minutes before I want them to be ready, because any sooner than that, like that's as long as it's going to take me. So my boyfriend said he was going to be home at 8:20 and it's 7:55. So I have 25 minutes, which is like honestly more time than it's going to take to microwave that chicken and toast the bread it's going on. So in the meantime, I'm going to cut this up, stick with me, and make my salad kit. And if you're like, cut it, Stephanie, I thought you said you don't cut things around here. Bitch, I mean the scissors. Okay, cutting police. Oh wait, that sounds... Anyways, there is a fear I have. Not me immediately talking about my fears, Jesus Christ. One fear I have of long form content is like, really don't want to like say the wrong thing. Like I have such a fear of like, I don't want to say getting canceled because that makes it sound like I do shit that's hella cancelable. I really don't think I do. I just mean like, saying the wrong thing and offending somebody. And obviously I have experienced that before. Like I have 70,000 followers on Instagram, which is fucking ridiculous. Literally cannot fucking believe that. It's literally scary. Anyways, there's been times that I've like shared stuff and someone's like, actually bitch, you're wrong. And then I was like, damn, you're right. And I try to take my accountability as much as possible. I have no problem at this point admitting that I'm wrong, or that I, something that I said was like misguided or whatever. I'm constantly learning that too with like in the neurodivergent space. Like I'm still trying to figure out, like the correct language to use and like wanting to make sure I'm being inclusive where it makes sense. And the term neurodivergence, right? Like I use that often, obviously. And I often use that instead of just saying ADHD because I don't want to exclude those on the autism spectrum. A lot of my clients are on the autism spectrum. So I'm like, no, like ADHDers and folks on the autism spectrum. But I also understand there's other types of neurodivergence. Some of my clients have CPTSD. So I want them to feel like I'm talking to them as well. But I also am not naive to the fact that like there are certain neurotypes that I don't necessarily, not that I don't feel comfortable, that I'm not confident in supporting. Like literally someone was like, hey, like I struggle with schizophrenia, like active schizophrenia. Do you think you could help with my nutrition? And I was like, I think so. Like, you know what I mean? Where I'm like, well, like, as long as you understand that I can't help you with the schizophrenia, if you're talking about the fact that you are like that you struggle to feed yourself and that like you're often working with low bandwidth or, the amount of energy or capacity that you're working with is often changing, like those type of things. I'm like, sure, yeah, I could work with that. Like the other thing is like, what are the outcomes that I'm saying that are possible? Like, because a lot of times it's like totally help you figure out within your like current capacities, like how to best nourish yourself. Can I get you to eat a diet that is like so fucking crazily, ridiculously healthy. Also, just update, I just cut all of this onto a paper towel because I don't want to do dishes. Washing this, no cutting board. Did I get like juice everywhere on my counter? Yeah, but okay. Anyways, so I'm picking up this paper towel, tossing it into my air fryer. Literally right next to my air fryer. I don't even move. It's right next to it. I keep it right there. My spray olive oil. And then I'm going to go to my spice cabinet and grab the thing I put on all of my veggies, which is literally garlic, salt, parsley. Sometimes, depending on the veggie, I will put like smoked paprika or something crazy, but most of the time I'm literally just like, okay, here's some salt, garlic salt, nothing crazy. These are gonna go inside those pulled pork sandwiches, so like these don't need to be like, I don't need to add hella salt to them. It's in there for 9 minutes on 400. I don't do specifics. I oftentimes, like, my recipes are often so short that like 10 minutes, I'm just putting something in the air fryer and then like checking it intermittently. But 9 minutes for those veggies, plus like some time to preheat, usually works well. You guys are gonna judge me, and I know that maybe it's not sanitary, but Saber does be on my counter. I really can't like stop her. Ow! She's like unstoppable, you guys. Wiping the surface a little bit. Needs to be like wiped with an actual wet wipe, but not yet. 2 containers, 1 bag. You get what are you following? Are you following? It's Asian chopped salad kit. It's the method that I found works for like not letting it wither hella fast too, which I feel like is important for people. Preserving your salad kits so that they don't like go bad super fast. So I just cracked that bitch open, gently pull out the like bag of things. And if you want to ask me about microplastics, don't ask me about microplastics, okay? Like, again, there's things that are within my capacity to focus on and control, and there are things that are not within my capacity to focus on and control, and one of those things right now is microplastics. I'm getting off topic. Do I want to talk about this? Maybe I'll do another episode about microplastics. I don't know a ton about the research about it just yet, other than it's up and coming, and we don't have a lot of research about the effects. We just have a lot of research about its presence. Anyways, I'll do a different episode of that. Let me know in the comments if you would want an episode on that topic. I would need to like do some research. Not my air fryer, literally telling me to shut the fuck up. Okay, opened the bag, took out the seasoning packets. In 1 container, the one that I'm gonna eat tonight, just pouring about half, whatever. And then the other half, keeping in this bag right where she is and like twisting it up, trying to get all the air out. And then I'm putting it into my container. I'm gonna save these for when I make the salad this next time. Like shove it in there, folks. Make sure it's sealed very tightly. Goes into the fridge for tomorrow. Guys, I'm getting such a fucking rush of inspiration since I've decided to do some of these vlogs. They're like, I don't even know, podcast episodes, whatever you want to call them. I'm like invigorated, bitch. I feel like this content format just feels so nice. Someone was like, oh, you should do like a Substack or something. And she's like, you can charge a subscription. And I said, girl, literally, if I try to intentionally monetize off of this, it will ruin the joy for me. Like I mentioned in my first video I posted how I was talking about like how capitalism has literally fucked my relationship with creation and like creativity. So like this is a passion project, bitch. Like I grew up loving YouTube, loving vlogs, loving hearing other bad bitches yap, basically. Definitely most of them were neurodivergent now that I look back at it. R.I.P. Jenna Marbles, if you know, you know. I love this content format, and I think I've never considered it for myself because I know there's a lot of labor that goes into it. You know what I mean? Like, that's a fuck ton of editing. Like, long form content is no fucking joke. All of you guys have said less than 20 minutes, and I was like, pause, like, that is actually super doable. I think I could do 20 minutes. So that's been exciting. Like, keeping them short and sweet for you guys, I think has made it feel more accessible, and I want to follow the joy, and I want to feel less constricted by capitalism. Anyways, salad with dressing is in here. Bell peppers have 6 minutes left in the air fryer. It's gonna take me 2 seconds to microwave the pulled pork and toast the bread. My boyfriend gets home in 14 minutes. So what do you think I should do? Sometimes I eat without him too. Like I'm also right now thinking about like, well, do I want to eat? Like it's like an 8. Do I want to eat? And I kind of do. Also want to like finish filming this for you guys. So I think I'm just gonna like heat up my version of it, and then when my boyfriend gets home I'll be like, hey, toast the bread, toss that chicken on there, it's over there for you. We do that a lot. I don't like that's part of him knowing like I'm gonna eat when I'm gonna eat and I'm not gonna eat when I'm not gonna eat, and like really can't do anything about it. Sometimes we eat together and I wait and like pace my appetite out in a way where I can eat with him, and sometimes like solo dolo. And right now it's solo dolo. My boyfriend is a barber and he also works full time, 4 days a week, like 4 10s, which is crazy. Literally, like, I don't know how he fucking does it. I'm like, you're a psycho. Hold on, how do I make this? Puncture inner pouch, place in microwave. Easy enough. Same dirty scissors, because as minimal dishes as possible around these parts. Talk about microplastics. And you guys, again, I'm not saying this in like a guilt or shame way. I'm saying this in a like, it's just a funny example for you guys. Like this, the fact that this is microplastics really is not something I have the capacity to give a fuck about. 2 to 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3. Are you neurotypical, or do you just use exclusively the 30-second button on the microwave? Let me know in the comments. Everything else is ready besides toasting my bread and cheese. Don't have sliced cheese, which is really a shame. You have mozzarella shredded. There's a lot of fucking noise that's going on right now. Hold on. I multitasked too close to the sun, and now I just had like a freeze moment where I'm like, what am I fucking doing right now? That's why I sometimes smoking. Anyways, okay, when I get into a freeze state like that where I'm like, what the fuck? I always start talking myself through it. And I always go, this goes here and this goes here. Literally like that. Like you would be like, are you talking to your child or something? I'm like, no, I'm talking to myself. I'm gonna toast this. Rips it open with my hands because I don't want to dirty a knife. Like, are you getting the picture here? Now it's broken because I didn't want to get out a knife, as is my right. You know what? Fuck it. Let me just put these in the air fryer. Let me see. Oh yeah, these are good now. So I'm literally gonna transfer these onto my plate. I just poured them straight onto my plate. I'm going to put these in there, spray it with my spray oil. I literally don't want to dirty another dish. I just don't. So this instead of butter, but like butter would objectively taste better. It's overstimulated. Meat is literally cooked. It just has to sit and cool down for a sec. I don't know if y'all have the kind of air fryer that freaking makes cheese fly everywhere. It's so annoying. So what I do is like I turn it on and get the bread hot, and when it's toasted and I'm done, put the shredded cheese on the bread, turn the air fryer off and put it back in so it's warm in there, but air is not flowing, so it's not making the cheese fly. No, and then the cheese just melts on it perfectly. Works every time. This is my dinner. Toasting some bread, melting some cheese, putting the pulled chicken on the bread, bell peppers, side salad. And I'm gonna be fully honest here. This is like medium intricacy for me personally. And I say that with no morality in that descriptor. I just mean like on a scale of like my lowest spoon meals and my most intense meals that I make, amount of dishes, time, coordination, etc. This is probably like mid-range actually, because that was like one too many ingredients just now. I like short-circuited, which maybe it's because I'm like, you guys are here and I'm nervous, but like either way. Not Saber walking by the food in the background. Like absolutely disgusting. Get out of here. Go, get. Add some cheese on here. Yeah. Cheese on bread, air fryer off, but still like obviously pretty warm. And just gonna let the cheese melt. This recipe is by no means like a, oh my God, super quick, simple, easy. And maybe if it feels that way for you, period. But I'm just saying like, in my personal like day-to-day, if you're curious, this is like medium effort. Definitely one too many moving parts. And there's days where like, I'm like, I need to eat something. And if I have to think about how to add fiber to it, I'm not going to eat. Like, do you know what I mean? Where you're just like, I'm just so fucking, I don't have it's like food decision fatigue, essentially. I don't have the capacity to make a decision like that. I discard whatever intentions like are not a priority. So like eating consistently is a higher priority to me than like always having vegetables with my meal. So if one of those intentions has to go, it's gonna be me adding a veggie. But today I have a little bit more capacity. I also wanted to like impress you guys. So I had an extra kind of thing going on. Okay, look, cheese is melted. Perfect, because you can totally see when I just did that. God, that does not look good. It's so funny because it like is good. Oh, it's perfectly toasted though. There's a little bit of cheese in here. My boyfriend will clean it. If he sees this, he'd be like, it's true. Wow, were you guys just looking at my chest that whole time? I'm sorry. Anyways, Bitchin sauce, garlic sauce. This was at Target. I like bitchin sauce. It's like made of almonds. It's like nothing crazy, but it's pretty good. They have a brownie one though that's hella good. Dirty scissors waiting here for me for the next option. I'm not feeling hungry right now. I was like hungry when I started eating, and now I'm like cutting this open. Doesn't look good. Like, I know it's good. Like, it's gonna taste good. My boyfriend's gonna be like, it's a great meal. But I just like, for some reason, I just like got the ick. But yet we persist, queens. Like, queens and kings and non-binary nobles. I persist even when I get the food ick, and I'm very brave for it. I washed my hands earlier off camera. Like, I don't know if I mentioned that, but that's a requirement because I literally touch everything with my hands. This is the leftovers, the chicken I didn't eat, and the bell pepper that is for my boyfriend, and I'm literally just gonna leave this with a paper towel over it in the microwave. Microwave is where we put things to keep it safe from Saber. Pretty much the only place in the house. I'm gonna get better lighting and a better mic, okay? So just give me time. Melted cheese, barbecued pulled chicken, Saber's in the cabinet, and bell pepper. And a side of side salad, which like, I'm just like really all of a sudden not hungry, but I'm gonna eat, but I'm not gonna force myself to eat so much that I exacerbate the aversion to food that I'm already like feeling right now. At times though, that feeling happens when I am hungry. And then when I start eating, it kind of goes away. No pressure to like eat as much as I was planning, right? Like if I just got fucking barbecue sauce all over my headphones because this is so embarrassing. Saber's eating the, I literally, you guys, I'm like, I'm gonna make this cute little aesthetic dinner. Saber, get the fuck. Okay, but have you actually ever seen a cuter cat in your whole life? Not next to the Oreos. Sick. I have to make a scene in front of my followers. Okay, come on. Okay, that's enough. That is enough. Thank you. Bad kitten. Thanks for coming to my dinner vlog. Yeah, I was just saying I'm gonna take a bite of this and we're gonna see how I feel. No promises on how much I eat, but I know I'm hungry, so I think I just need to take a few bites and also drink some water because I have a really dry mouth right now, which happens sometimes after sometimes that makes me feel like icked about food, but then I literally take like 4 sips of water and I'm like, oh, okay, I can eat now. I'm gonna go enjoy this. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. My God, this is the first time I'm filming while a little elevated, and I literally am like so mildly elevated. Like you saw, I literally hit the joint like 4 times. And I am like already feeling like I'm insecure about what I even just said. It's been 24 minutes and I truly could not tell you what the fuck I even just talked about. Like I couldn't even write a summary, which is so sick. But have you enjoyed? If you haven't eaten dinner, or if you haven't eaten a meal in the last 4 hours, this is your sign. This is your sign. And if you say, Stephanie, but I'm just like not really hungry right now, that's literally irrelevant at this point. If it's been that long, your hunger cues haven't even been stimulated, bitch. They don't even know. Your hunger cues they left the title, they are not with us. So no longer can we rely on them. If you haven't eaten in the last 4 hours, eat something, okay? Thanks for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, night, whatever. And let me know in the comments what you thought about this vlog. I'm curious. Okay, bye guys.